Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can't hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome to Bingo Bonanza. Look who I'm cuddling with. I'm cuddling with the old man. I know this is Dusty's brother. Louis's brother. This is Dusty. And he usually doesn't join us, but today he was wandering around. And here's his brother. Come on over here, Louis. Come here, buddy. Come here. Louis is right here. He's standing right there. Get over here, you. Here's Louis. There we go. Now it's the whole family. Isn't that great? And they're buddies. They're friends, aren't they? See, he cleans him. Isn't that sweet? He cleans the older cat. So sweet. Anyway, I missed everybody. This has been a big traveling few weeks for me because I was in the Dominican Republic for a week, and then I came home and did bingo, and then I was on a cruise ship on the Bliss Halloween cruise with Atlantis Events last week. And we had a great time. And it's a good thing we didn't try to do bingo because we were at sea all Monday night, all day Monday, all day Tuesday before we landed in beautiful Puerto Vallarta, which is in Mexico. We had a great time, and I missed you all so much. I'm so glad we can be back together. And now it's going to be just every week to the end of the year. I've got it marked out, so I'm not traveling anymore. So that's the exciting thing because I do my Christmas show just outside of Richfield, close to here. And then, so I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay right here and do bingo. But anyway, so I want to, let me see which bingo this is. This is now bingo. I always announce this is athletic supporter bingo. It's bingo 83. We have done 83 bingos. Joe and Chris and Matt and Bob and so many friends have helped us over the time, and you've all helped us to keep this going. We thank you so much for that. And I was thinking, well, what would my team wear if I was playing sports? And I thought, well, I got my athletic uniform ready to go. Look at this, tops and bottoms. Look at this. What team am I on? Right here, Richfield. And you can get this on Redbubble. Actually, I got this on Redbubble, and it's so cute. And it comes in all sorts of different styles, too. So anyway, let me say hi to my friends who've joined me. We always have a live studio audience of folks. And athletic supporter bingo, we had to look hard to find athletes and find people who are athletes, or maybe they're just supporters of athletics. And I'm looking around look at this. We actually have a real woman here. So I'm not alone. Sometimes I'm all by myself. It's just me. But Sherry Brown is with us. And Sherry usually comes to us from Newport, Rhode Island. And as you can see, she is a nurse and she's at work, saving lives and playing bingo at the same time. That's when you know that's when you know what you're doing, when you can play bingo and save lives at the same time. But you're not at home. You're someplace else tonight. Where are you?
I am in Randolph, Vermont, working at a small hospital. I used to work here 10 years ago full time, moved to Rhode Island, and if they call, they're so wonderful here, I will drop everything and come and help them out.
Wow. And so do you have to leave what about your other job then in Rhode Island? Are they able to, they have enough staff to cover you when you're gone?
They do. There was a little emergency today where they called me to see if I could work there today. And if I could have split myself in two or cloned myself, I would have been in both places.
Oh man, if anyone could do it, I think you could. Because I know now Sherry and I got to know each other this summer because Sherry came to P-Town. And like a lot of you viewers that came to P-Town let me know, we tried to arrange a little coffee. And so we had a little breakfast together at the top mast. And I had a wonderful time, got to know each other a little better. We had just girl talk. It was just the two of us. Just the way I like it. I mean, I don't need to meet anybody else. Just bingo people. That's it. So don't go anywhere, Sherry, unless someone needs you. And then try to get someone else to go help.
I will let you know.
Yeah, try to get someone else to help. Okay, so tell them you're playing bingo. Mike is joining us from West Haven, Connecticut. Another East Coast person here. And you are absolutely, you look like an athlete. First of all, you look like you're in a locker room or something. Where are you?
So I'm in my office at Quinnipiac University, and I'm representing our hockey jersey here. We are ranked in the top 10 for men's and women's ice hockey, so I'm very passionate about sports. I played volleyball and tennis in high school and worked in minor league baseball.
Well, that's what I read here is that because they give me a little note about you and that you were a mascot.
I was for 7 years. I was the mascot for the New Haven Ravens, doing all the fun stuff on the field, dancing on dugouts, doing all the stunts, driving the ATV around campus. Oh, that is me.
Oh, there he is. There he is. What is that? Is that a bird or?
That is a 6-foot black raven.
Oh, it's a raven. Oh, obviously it says Mike as Ravens mascot. There we go. Duh. So, I'm too busy living life to be reading about it, Mike. I'm sorry. So sometimes I don't catch it all. But that is fantastic that you did that. Congratulations. That's really wonderful. And we'll talk more about that too, because you have some other very interesting things about you other than just your athletic support. And I mean, who could be a bigger supporter than somebody getting in a giant chicken costume? Or whatever that was, and running around like a madman. I think that's real support, And then Kevin, just moving around the circle here, is from Laurel, Maryland. Is that right? Where is that?
It's literally in between Baltimore and DC.
I see a little something running around on the floor. He just ran out of the room. Who was that?
G, the letter G, E. He's a 3-year-old tabby.
Oh, he's a cat?
Come here.
Well, then you're going to have to make sure you get him on. Oh, here he is. Oh, good. Oh, my gosh. He's like Louis. He comes when you call. That is hilarious. Oh, can you bring him up now that he's there to the camera?
No.
Look at him. I love that. I love that. He's like, no, I'm not doing that.
He's got attitude. So maybe next time.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to be on for an hour, so you never know. Could warm up to the idea. I'll try to get Louis on the screen again. Although Louis did a running. Louis is out of here too. I'm not sure where he is. And then next to you is Ezra Tualo and Joshua, his beautiful partner. And we are friends because they are from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota. And we love that. Ezra, obviously, you are the ultimate in athletes because you played for professional. You didn't just do it for fun. You actually played on a team for many years.
Yes.
And I'm guessing Joshua You did not play on a professional team.
No, surprisingly, I did not.
You did not. Okay, because you look fabulous. And I love the fact that on the back walls there's not a jersey hanging. There's nothing that would tell you you're athletes.
That's because we're in my house.
Yeah. We're in Alexandria, Minnesota right now.
I love Alexandria. People that don't know, Alexandria, Minnesota is where the headwaters of the Mississippi. That's where they say the Mississippi River started. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And hang on a minute. Here's Louis. Here he is. I'm just going to call attention to him. There he is. There's our guy. I keep running away today. Here, there we go. We got to say hi to everybody. Everyone wants to see you. Sometimes he's bashful, and he looks away from the camera. Can you look at the camera? And his nails need to be clipped. Ow. Oh, what do you do for a bleeding shoulder, Sherry? You have like just a tourniquet? Should I
Pressure.
tie a rope around my neck? Or what should I do?
No.
Anyway, oh my God, that hurt. So these are washable though. That's the good news about this. All this stuff from Redbubble, it's fabulous. So anyway, so thank you so much. We'll talk more to Ezra and Joshua, but we have another Joshua who we're going to call Josh tonight, just so we can separate the two. And Josh is making our show international because Josh is from Canada, right, Josh?
Yeah.
And Josh, Canada, Josh is a friend of Leah's, who we know has been on our show many times and has brought other friends on, but you live far away from Leah, don't you?
Yes.
So
The other side. I live on the other side of the island.
Yeah, and when you say the other side of Canada, that's a long ways away. Yeah, because Canada is a big place. Yes, and he's also from Newfoundland, right?
I live in Cornerbrook.
Yeah, which sounds like a beautiful place. He is one of our special Olympians. And unfortunately, because of the terrible pandemic, he hasn't been able to compete this year, but show him what you got around your neck.
This is one of my medals that I won.
Look at that, baby. I know. You think that pro football helmet's good, but you don't have a medal. Do you, Ezra? You don't have a medal.
No.
You don't. So, Josh, thanks so much for joining us. And now we're going to talk to Chris, who is going to help explain things. Because some of you, I have a feeling we might have some new viewers this week. Because when I was on the ship, I announced Bingo Bonanza. And I said, when I get home on Monday, we are doing this. And then I might have said that it might involve a dance with scantily clothed athletes. I might have said that. I might not have. I don't remember exactly what I said.
But I love how you called Matt and had Matt deliver the news that there was a specific dress code for this special edition of Bingo Bonanza.
Yes. If you're a lady, you need to wear something with Miss Richfield on it. If you're a gentleman, you need to wear as little as
athletic supporter, I believe it's called. I think that's the official term.
Is that it? Okay.
That's
whatever you call it, you look lovely. I mean, I always love the way you do that because you really spice it up. And we might have a dance later in the evening, right?
That's right. So before we get into all that excitement, let's make sure we get them to the right spot. So if you're watching on Facebook, you may want to head over to playbingobonanza.com because there you can play 3 cards, 3 games of bingo. That's 9 chances to win, but you've got to be the first one to hit bingo in each game. Because the first one is going to win a gift certificate to the Redbubble store. So absolutely fabulous stuff like what you see right now on Miss Richfield. Plus you can do, you can pretty much any design you can put on anything you want, which is really awesome. But there's also one other way you don't want to miss on how you can win. So you can also share on Facebook. Just hit the share.
Right, the share. I always forget about the share. Thank God you bring that up. So how do they do that?
So literally, it's so easy. You just hit the share button. I feel like if you figured out how to get here, you can definitely do that because we've got
count on that.
Yeah. So and if you do that, again, it helps us bring in new people, which we love. We love, like the ship people. We love that. We love growing our little family here.
Yes, we do.
Yes, absolutely. So other things to know is if you want to send along a little tip, you can actually hit the buttons on the bottom of your screen if you're playing on playbingobonanza.com. You can also Venmo at Richfield Tips, PayPal me, wire transfer, send it by mule, any way you want. We gladly will accept it. It takes a lot of us to put this together. And so we appreciate your support. And I did say to Matt, the only way I was going to wear a jockstrap was if, there was a certain amount of support for the athletic supporters.
You can't just give that away.
Yes. I feel like as a newly elected, we have to raise the bar a little bit.
You're a politician.
Right?
You need to be paid for these things.
That's right. That's the only way we do things.
You are a public servant. We need money involved in this if you're going to be taking off your clothes.
So we're hoping, by the way, that we can raise $500 tonight. So if you would be so kind, that would be amazing. We'll have a special little dance. We'll see how that goes after this.
I got the record player all tuned up.
Tell me it's not the girls. Like it's not one of their songs.
No. And yeah, it's kind of disappointing about the girls because I've been on a cruise ship, and so Naomi and her roommate Yvonne are worried. So they are not at my trailer. They're actually one trailer over at Buzz and Joanne Hovelson's on the other side of that. So I'm having to radio them, and like we did at my holiday show. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And so they're going to be playing. They're going to be opening each of the different games, and we have 3 games, and you can use 3 cards as we mentioned, and we'll just hear it on the radio. I like to hear it live better, but they're afraid. They're afraid they're going to get sick. I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, with all that alcohol in their system.
They're pretty much pickled anyways. I think it's fine. I mean, that's been my experience.
I don't know what could live in there. You know what I'm saying? With all the alcohol. But anyway, so that looks great. Anything else, Chris?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, so then I'm going to call her if that's okay. Naomi, come in. And we'll see if she will come in. Come in, Naomi. Come in. Naomi. Oh, dear. Well, this isn't working. This is so frustrating. What is going on? Play the harp. There we go. 10-4 over and out. Thank you. Well, that was nice. Yeah, I told her that wasn't going to go smoothly. It's going to be bingo in any direction. Now, bingo in any direction, of course, we have Ruth with us, is just any 5 in a row. All you have to get is 5 in a row, okay? It doesn't matter. Mark the free space. Because you're already going to have one on all your cards if you mark the free space, okay? And we've got our friend here, Ruth, who is looking great, by the way. And she always makes sure that we play fair. And if you have the first one, the first ball means you're going to be lucky for the rest of the evening. All right. And it is tonight, right at the beginning in the B's. It is B4. B4, everybody. Before we go any further, I want to check in with my friend. Oh, here comes Louis again. I want to check in with my friend Sherry. Come here, Louis. You can come in. There he goes. Hi, Sherry. I thought we better check in with you because you could get busy in the middle of this whole thing, I think, right?
Possibly. I could get an admission from the emergency room. Yep.
Yeah. So hang on. G57. What part of the hospital are you working in there?
I'm the nurse practitioner for hospital medicine. So I am basically the person who admits you, discharges, and manages your care while you're inpatient.
Wow, look at all the wheeze. Wow, look at all the people saying we. Holy smokes, we got a lot of lucky people and a lot of names I haven't seen for a while. We got a good Robert Santiago was in California. I was just at his house. I did a little party right before I got on the cruise ship with Robert, who's one of our bingo boosters. And everybody, N35. Of course, if you have that first number, we go, wee! We say wee because you're lucky, Oh, let's see if we can see. There's Louis. Oh, looking great. Louis, you're looking fantastic, bud. So anyway, now I'm wondering, now I know I have a friend who has sort of an upset stomach tonight. Everybody, 075. What is the best thing for an upset stomach?
Why is the stomach upset?
I didn't get that much information. I don't know. But maybe the person might have thrown up, even 067. Good friend of mine.
Good friend.
Who's not feeling well.
Fluids, so if they can do Pedialyte or something with real ginger in it, because ginger is a natural help for stomachs.
Is it?
Hmm.
So would ginger ale work, like Canada Dry?
If it has ginger in it, because a lot of them are just caramel coloring and sugar.
Oh, but they
I
say they're
know.
ginger ale,
They
but they're
say
not.
they're not.
The Canada Dry, I think the Canadians.
If it has it, if it has ginger in it, or put some ginger in some chicken soup or chicken broth, a slice of fresh ginger in it.
Oh yeah, we'll see. All right. Oh, 65. Oh, 65. Well, you know how it goes, and so my friend, I'll let them know as soon as I, as soon as I get, it's one of my neighbors down the way who's just, not feeling the best tonight. And she said, I might not be on bingo because I'm not feeling so good. I-30, everybody, I-30. Now, I know you are usually in Newport and you love to do sports. And it says all sorts of different things. Do you play all these sports? Softball and basketball and tennis and swimming and skiing and horseback riding?
I used to. I am busy, but a little busy working. And lately it's been trying to get a spin class in when I can.
Spin class. That's like on one of those bicycles, right?
Where you go nowhere on the bike, but they play good music.
Yeah, I just don't see the point of that. Oh, 64. Oh, 64. What is the point of that?
You get a great cardiovascular workout and you listen to some great music.
And where do you do this? Where do they have these bikes that don't go anywhere? Every time I get on my bike, I end up, going down the street.
In Newport, there's a couple different places I go to.
Oh, so I have to go to Newport? Oh,
no,
dear.
You probably could go anywhere. I mean, you could find a Soul Cycle or something like that and do that.
I don't know. G50, everybody. G50. Well, hang on a minute. Don't go anywhere. We're going to bring Mike in because Mike is also in your same area. He's in West. Where are you? West Haven, Connecticut.
I am.
That kind of seems like the same neck of the woods, is it?
She's probably about 2 hours from me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then now Mike works at a college. So, and what do you do for this college?
I work in residential life right now. So I work with all the students that live on campus and deal with their shenanigans 24 hours a day.
Ooh, that must keep you busy. And everybody, and 45. Is it the kind of place where kids get into trouble? Like some of the crazy stuff? Because now I bet it's different because of the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, we actually are seeing a lot less alcohol and drug violations and a lot more mental health issues, but that's like globally. So, students were stuck inside for a year and now are just getting their first taste of freedom. So let's rage.
Right. So instead of drinking themselves silly, they're going crazy. Is that it?
Well, we don't use that word. I don't know, Sherry, if we use that word, but, they're having some struggle.
Sherry uses that word. I know Sherry. B13. B13. Sherry believes in just calling it what it is. If you're nuts, you're nuts. That's just the way it is.
Embrace it and run with it. That's all you can do.
I mean, if you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs,
that's right.
That is just the way it goes. So what's now tell us, I have to find this out now. What is the funniest thing that you've ever dealt with that I-27 that they've done in college? Because it's always funny to deal with those funny college things that kids do. What's like one of the funny, how long have you done it? Long time?
I've been here 12 years. So I mean, just the common things of, I take my mattress and throw it in the river next door to campus, or let's burn our books on the baseball field, the fun stuff.
Sounds like the trailer park that I live in. Same type of thing. We don't have a river. We don't have a river, but we throw our mattresses onto the runway at Minneapolis International because we're right by there. B1, everybody. B1. Look at that. B1. Don't forget, it's bingo in any direction. Don't make it harder than it is, for crying out loud. Now, Sherry, you have been with us, I think, since the very beginning, right? I think since the very start. I'm pretty sure she has. And then how about you, Mike? Have you been with us for a long time, or are you a new friend?
No, I've been here for about, since I would say probably number 10, number 11, or very early on. So I've been watching you. I just missed your show in P-Town. I was in P-Town in May, and you were coming in 2 days later. So, but your picture was everywhere. Yeah, it was a real good show. But you can catch it again somewhere. G53. I was just in New York City as well at the Triad, and that was super fun. I really enjoyed that. So your connection to, and then one other thing, Mike, that I wanted to mention is that you were involved with Disney. And my friend Robert, whose house that I did a little party at before I left on the cruise, works for Disney.
And the Disney people just love Disney. They love that thing. And what did you do? You were the skipper?
So my first job there was I drove the Jungle Cruise boat, and I did the little whole acting and shot the fake hippo back in the 90s.
You've shot the fake hippo.
Shot the fake hippo.
What I like is we can hear you, Sherry, but it's like you're a ventriloquist. It's like you're not moving your lips. It's fantastic. Well, hang on. We got to pull Chris in and find out tonight. Now, Chris, who won our very first game?
So our very first winner was LaDonna Scott, of all people.
LaDonna Scott's one of our bingo boosters.
We love
She's
LaDonna.
like Sherry and Mike and some of the other people. Hot dog, we got a wiener. Thank you, LaDonna. We appreciate.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I am grabbing my balls as we speak. And the only reason I can do this, and the only reason that I can grab my balls each and every Monday, is because of you folks who are so generous with us. So we have a little club. It's called the Bingo Boosters, and it's not everybody by any stretch of the imagination, but we try to flash your name up there every so often. Those of you that are so generous, like Deborah Bell, thank you so much, and Gerald Bertolino, I love that name. It should be like a pizza named after that or something. Rudy, thank you so much. I'm not even going to try your last name, but it's lovely too. Robert Fowey, it looks like, and Linda Fox. Robert Gordon, who I would be calling Bob if I ever meet him. John Hollingshead, who's when he's in P-Town, he and Anthony stay right next door to me, so we get to see each other. Joe Kenny, hi Joe, and Roy Lammy, or Lammy, however you say that. And help me up with that next one that starts out with Scott, if you could.
Of course. So I'm going to go with Scott Mercado. Is that how you think we say that?
I think that's how we say that.
Perfect. And then my good friend Kevin Murdoch. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate it. And Carlos as well. And Stephen Nardini and Michael O'Connor. Of course, thank you to Patricia and Jeanette. Certainly, we appreciate it. Tricia Schmiermers. Is that how you say that? That's a fun one, too. I like that one. And Susan Scholkopf and Scott Straka. I feel like I got the tough names this time. But is that
I think that I might be arranging it that way. I don't remember exactly. But Susan Scholkopf is kind of how you say that. But you were very, very close. Scholkopf, I think is how you say it. So, and we want to remind people that, first of all, thank you for giving at any level. We really appreciate it. And then next week, we're going to be doing big band bingo. And I'm not even sure what that's all about. I remember we come up with these themes weeks and weeks ahead of time, but I can't remember why we came up with that. But it sounds like a good one, big band bingo. So I don't know, are we going to have instruments and so forth? Are we going to?
I don't know why they let me throw out suggestions after the show when I've been drinking, and so sometimes they don't make any sense.
This could be one of them right there. That could be one of them. Yeah. But you know what? It's good. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So I get my band uniform out. And I have a band uniform. And then we might also be lucky enough to have a little dance number by some of our athletes.
That's right. That is absolutely true. If we can get to that 500 number, and we'd certainly appreciate it. Now, by the way, I'm going to tell you, because now that I'm a newly single man on the market, if we don't get to the 500, I'm just going to be like double crush. So not to guilt all my friends out there, but
you are back on the market, huh?
That's it. It's
wow. But I hope it was a friendly breakup.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We really loved him. His name was Chris too, wasn't it?
That's right. Yeah. No,
I've already forgotten him. I know I've already forgotten. Because you're my friend.
Name. I try
you're
to
my friend.
The same.
Right. Just makes it easier. If you're gonna scream something out, you might as well scream out your own name, for crying out loud. Right.
I think I heard, by the way, is Josh perhaps gonna maybe get in on some of the dancing excitement?
Josh is going to be getting into the dancing. Ezra and Joshua. I'm not sure about Sherry. I haven't found out if Sherry's in on this or not. But she
may be the star of the lineup.
You never know. And sometimes, like that time Bud and Barbara were on, remember? And Bud and Barbara were on, and we had all these hot guys on. and Bud just took it away.
She took over the show.
He got like half naked, and that was kind of that was it. So thank you so much, Chris. And I'm so glad you're doing okay, kiddo, because we worry about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you said, we're great friends, and so all is good in the world.
Well, let me see if he's watching today. Oh, I think Chris is watching. I think your ex is watching. I think I see him. Hi, Chris. And so many friends are watching. So many people I know out there are looking fabulous, and you're all watching Bingo Bonanza, and I can see everybody. And I can see Alice from Dorchester. Oh, Kyle Rains, look at that. Kyle won the cruise. Because Atlantis Events lets me give a cruise away every summer. And this year it was for the Halloween Bliss, the cruise we were just on. And Kyle Rains is from Dallas, Texas. I think he's been there most of his life, and so sweet. We got to have dinner together and go to a show together and had so much fun. I love it. That's such a great picture. Thank you so much. And I'm wondering who your favorite athletes are. I mean, who would you like to support, as an athletic supporter? I'm thinking I could think of a lot of names if I watch sports. I'm sure I could come up with somebody. I'm thinking of Joe Mauer, who is the former Minnesota Twin. He was so handsome that you didn't even have to follow. You didn't even have to follow sports to know Joe Mauer. Anyway, he retired, and so he's got extra time on his hands, and so I'm just putting it out there, so maybe he'll call me. I mean, he has someone special, but just friends would be nice. So I know that there we are. Hi, Jen. I love your special frame. I made this special frame. Thank you. I glued all this together myself. Kevin, hi, from Robbinsdale. That's Richfield in the North. And then Eileen Mendelson, nice to see you. Sorry we didn't get, I know. Next summer, Eileen, we'll do it next summer. There's always, hey, Wendy. Oh, I love this. Wendy, Jerry, and Stella. And they are so generous. They sent me such a generous donation last time. I thought it was maybe a mistake, but she didn't say it was. Rehoboth Beach. I love Rehoboth Beach. And my friend Jeff says hello from there. And Kieran, hi, Kieran, how are you? And Russell, I love that name, from Astoria. That's right by the city. I know where Astoria is. I have friends there. Hey, Tim Flaherty, my mom, Mimi, is visiting me in San Francisco Bay. Her first Bingo Bonanza. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mimi. Nice to see you. Rick Silverman. Oh, I couldn't miss out on Ezra and Josh. Yeah, because they are two friends from P-Town. And Dr. Rick Silverman, he's out in P-Town every summer. Hi, Timothy. I love that. I like Timothy as in all capitals too. Like that is an announcement. Timothy is here, and I appreciate that. I think my friend Jamie's also here in Nebraska. Oh, love from North Salem. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you so much. And Dan, Dan from Minnesota. Dan used to live in Richfield. Robert Santiago, Billie Jean King. I love it. Billie Jean King, your favorite. I got to meet her in P-Town one day, and she's as nice as can be and down to earth. Hey, Karen, LeBron James. You like him tall. I know who LeBron James is. And Brian Keene. Hi, Brian. And Gary. And Foster and Fester, Carter, Michael Phelps. Yeah, Michael Phelps should be family, really. And Michael Phelps talks about mental health all the time. He's like using his fame to do something really good. Craig, hi, Craig. And Rains, love having dinner with you at the show, at your show, and the cruise. Thank you. Hey, we're so glad you could be with us. What fun. Brad, I support Caputo. He's my favorite runner. Oh, there we go. Well, he's also on the market. Dominic Manello. Hey, Dominic, I see you as well. Hello from Julie, Bailey, and Peter, as well as me from Philadelphia. They're from Philly. Josh, hi, Josh. And he likes Tom Daly. Is it Tom Daly or Daly? Daly? How do you say? I don't know. That one I don't know. And I can't believe he even watches sports. I've met Josh. Misty. Hello from Minnetonka. Oh my gosh, so glad you're back. Hi, John from Scotland. John Taylor, how are you? That foreign name, I'm pretty good, aren't I? Love from Scotland. It's 1:30 a.m. here. Ended up breaking my knee this week. So no sports for me for a while. So this is really cheer. Oh, I'm so sorry you broke your knee. That sounds awful. Oh, that's absolutely terrible. And he has a darling boyfriend. Hi, Sue, who I thought I went to high school with, but didn't. And Minnesota loves you. Oh, the Vikings, exactly. Bianca, hi. And today is my birthday. Oh, Simone Biles is my favorite. We love Simone. Simone's another one that brought attention to, oh, and look at LaDonna. Scott, Tom Daly as well. Oh, I got to get to know who this Tom Daly is. Oh, and there's Leah. That's Josh's friend from Canada. Look at that. My favorite athlete is Special Olympian Ava Walsh of the Mount Pearl Dolphins rhythmic gymnastics team. Isn't that great? Oh, I wish we could just go on and on and on. There's Greg and Chris and Brian Court. Hey, Brian. And Greg and Wendy again, our favorite athlete. Steve and Charlie and Derek. And unfortunately, we sort of have to move on. Rudy. Hello, Rudy. And there's so many more of you out there. And I want to just say how much it means that you let us know that you're watching. And you can see the people on the screen just cranking it out here, because look at that. Isn't that wonderful? All these people watching. And because I have my magic mirror up, everyone can see who's watching. Amber LeMay, isn't that great? Ezra was great at Drag Brunch. Yeah, he was. We'll talk more about that after. But I have to put the magic mirror. Oh, hello. Larry Blum is watching. But I have to put the magic mirror down because it's time to move on to our next game. And our next game is game number 2. And game number 2 is always a game that that has to do with the theme. You know, the first one's just always regular bingo, and the last one's usually kind of easy. But this one's challenging. It is Fill the Cup. So I'm going to call Naomi. Naomi, please, if you can come in and... Oh, I'll turn it. Thank you. Less talking. I appreciate it. So there we go. Okay, because I told her we were in a hurry. She needed to, because we got to keep going. So game 2 is Fill the Cup. And I'm not 100% sure what that means. But somebody said, if you're an athletic supporter, cups are very important for athletic supporters. So I thought, well, let's fill the cup. We got a game to play. Let's do this. Now we're only calling what are we calling? I, N's, and G's. I's, N's, and G's. Okay? I's, N's, and G's. Okay? That's all we're calling. So everybody ready to go? I's, N's, and G's. So no B's and no O's. Of course, that's the first thing out of here. And I want to bring on Josh, if you could come on. And because we just heard from your friend, Leah, Josh, and I'm so excited. Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Josh is a Special Olympian. And what did you get your medal for, Josh? What was the medal for?
I think it was snowshoeing.
For what one?
Snowshoeing back a few years ago.
Snowshoeing? That's really hard. I have snowshoed, because I'm from Minnesota and we have snow. And that's hard, snowshoeing. Do you have to race?
Yeah, I had to give it up because of my breathing issues.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do. G49. And how many times have you competed in the Special Olympics, Josh?
Well, our last competition was in 2019 before the pandemic hit.
Yeah, that pandemic really.
We haven't had any competitions since the last competition was February 2020, and then the pandemic hit in March.
That's such a tough one, isn't it? G54. Isn't that a bummer when that crazy sickness came along and ruined it? Boy, and anybody that had, just think about it. Athletes, entertainers, all these people that, our work is getting together, right? When you're in competition at the Special Olympics, I bet there's lots of people at that, at that competition. Is that close to your house? I-17.
Well, we travel all over the island for competitions.
Oh, so you're all over Newfoundland.
Sometimes we're in St. John's, it's Grand Falls, it's Gander. And then once a year, the home club does it. So usually once a year, we have a competition in Cornerbrook.
Well, that's kind of exciting. And then you get to meet friends like Leah.
Yes, but I met Leah through the Zoom chat that we had during they had Zoom meetings during the pandemic, and that's how I met Leah.
Oh, so you met her during the pandemic?
Yes.
Oh wow!
I I didn't associate with anybody else on my club before the pandemic, but then after when the pandemic hit, I made new friends.
Oh, isn't that great? That's something
Yeah.
out of something so negative like the pandemic, good things happen. Like you make a new friend. That is so cool. I love to hear that. G59. And you're going to be making some new friends tonight, one of whom is actually named Josh, your same name. So let's talk to Ezra and Josh at the same time. And so we'll have two Joshes up at the same time. Look at that. Oh, dear God. Look at the two of them. This looks like trouble, doesn't it? So you are calling from Alexandria, Minnesota.
Yes, yeah, we are here at
Canada,
Josh's apartment. So
it's up toward Canada. It's north, N36. If you don't know where Alexandria, Minnesota is, it's way up north, way up north. Pretty area, and it's where the Mississippi River, the headwaters of the Mississippi, supposedly are. Although it's really a park up there. It's so pretty, though. Have you ever gone up there?
No,
to
I
see the
didn't know
headwaters?
it was there.
yeah,
But I will now. Tomorrow.
G48. And why are you guys up there?
I actually am an interior designer here. So for work.
Okay, wait a minute now. You're an interior designer, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at that picture and the
Okay.
curtain.
I just moved in. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
This is all summer.
yeah.
So this is an example. Oh, the plant. Oh, you've got, because Ezra's so big. He's blocking the plant.
Wait,
Ezra moves.
yeah,
So we can
the other
see the
way.
plant. There it is. Oh, it's much
Yeah,
better.
there it is.
It's much better. N, everybody. N39. Now, we've got two Joshes here. And now Josh in Canada is an athlete. And Joshua in Minnesota is a designer. So it sounds like we've got Joshes doing different things. And Ezra, you are really the one that had the big athletic background, a professional athletic program. And tell us just a little bit about who you played for and how long you played. N34.
All right. I played at for college. I played at Oregon State University, at the home of the Beavers. And
Beavers.
then the
You're
Beavers.
kidding.
I know, right? And then I got
That
drafted.
sounds ferocious. Those Beavers. N42. N40.
And then after college in 1991, I got drafted to the Green Bay Packers. The Packers.
Right out of college?
Right out of college in the second round. And then played there for 2 years. And then I came here to the great island of Minnesota.
Well, where were you before? Where were you born and
I was
raised?
in Green Bay.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. And then
G60. Where
and then
were
I
you
came here
born
to
and raised?
Minnesota Vikings, Yeah, there's a picture of me just
Wow.
I just got a sack there. I remember that play like it was yesterday.
98.
And then I played with the Atlanta Falcons. They went to the Super Bowl in '98 with the Atlanta Falcons.
Really? Did you win?
No, always the runner-up, never the queen. So we lost to Denver that year, but we beat my old team, Minnesota. So it was sort of kind of a sweet revenge, right?
Right, exactly.
But then to go to the Super Bowl, it was a lot of fun.
I-27. Don't forget, it's Fill the Cup.
Yeah, played a little bit with the Carolina Panthers, and with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then I finished up with Carolina. So I played 9 years total. So
Wow, 9 years is a long time. Where were you born and raised?
I was raised on the beautiful island of Oahu. So
you're
born and raised
Hawaiian.
there. Grew up poor on a banana farm. And it was, but it's
Hawaii is
it was
so
paradise, right? So it's like you grew up in Hawaii. It was
awesome tats.
Yeah.
What are
Thank
tats?
you. Oh yeah, the tats. Yeah, the tattoos.
Oh, tats. G56.
So grew up in
You don't
Hawaii.
have you don't have a medal like Josh has, but you have a ring.
Yeah, I have a ring. You get a second place. It's the NFC Championship ring. The losers, but who cares, right? I mean, you get to that point and stuff. It's amazing. So,
and 33.
I've been here in Minnesota for 31 years. So most of my life I've been here. So it was a great place. Yeah, it's a great place to live. I love it.
Oh, that's a long time, man. Now, Josh,
regardless of all the craziness that is happening, please don't judge us on that. So, but, It's been
and 41. Josh, how long have you lived in Newfoundland?
I was born in Newfoundland.
Oh, and how old are you?
28. I'll be 29 next summer.
20. You're 28 now?
Yeah,
So
I'm 28. I'll be 29 next summer.
Yeah. And you know what? My pantyhose are 28. Isn't that weird? I know. My pantyhose are 28 years old. And 38. It just happens to be a coincidence there. Hang on a minute now. I'm only calling. Now, don't forget, flash up that sign again, Joe, so people know what they're doing. And then can you explain the cup situation, Ezra? Like, somebody said the cup is very important. I-29.
Well, the cup goes around. Let me show you this part of your uniform. Like if you're wearing pants, it sort of protects the balls. The jewels. It protects the jewels.
I have balls. Would it help if I had a cup for the bingo?
It's different sort of kind of cup. Yeah.
I-24.
Different, but it's but a lot of players, to tell you the truth, other than baseball players, a lot of like the football players, they don't wear the cup. They say, a lot of
football players out there. And then you have children, don't you?
Yeah, I have two beautiful twins, a boy and a girl, Mitchell and Michelle. So.
G51.
And they were born.
Do you have pictures of them?
I don't. I have pictures. I didn't send them over, but people can.
But you could just hold it up. Do you have one on your phone?
Oh, yeah.
N31. And Josh, do you have a girlfriend?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Or a boy? You could have a boyfriend too. Whatever, right?
No.
Girlfriend?
I'm into girls.
You're into girls. That's great because I'm into guys. I like guys.
But I got no girlfriend yet.
You don't have a girlfriend yet. You know what though? I think you have a good feeling about this. I think now that you've been on bingo. Oh, let's see. Hold it. Oh, look how cute those kids. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. They look like you.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they're
absolutely lovely. Well, listen, I want to first of all bring Chris in and find out who is our big winner for our Fill the Cup.
So first, before we do that, our share winner is Joe Zimmer. Congratulations, Joe Zimmer.
Joe Zimmer. Where's Joe from? Do we know?
Since he's on Facebook, we don't know that, but we'll figure that out. We'll find Joe.
Who knows?
And then our winner is let's see here. Our winner for this round is Mark from Hatboro. I'm not sure where Hatboro, PA is. Maybe you do.
Mark from Hatboro.
Hatboro.
Where is that?
PA.
You think?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, hot dog, we got a winner. Oh, applause. I love that. Applause.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I don't know if, now Chris, come back, if we got enough money, because one thing we could do is Ezra promised he would share a song with us, and maybe that would push us over the edge and we could do the dance.
We are really, really close. Like,
are we?
We're like $30-$40 away. I think we're like almost there.
Okay, well, Ezra, come on. And he said he would, first of all, he's got a new single, Christmas single that he's releasing. And we're not going to do that, though, right? We're not going to hear that.
No, we're not going to do that one. No.
Too early. What's it
called?
called?
It's too early. We gotta do Thanksgiving before we do that one. So
what's it called? The new Christmas song?
It's Do You Hear What I Hear? It's a remix. It's a different version of it. It's a little bit more upbeat. So I'm super excited for people to hear it. So
yeah. Oh, that sounds
good. My big girl voice on it and stuff. So.
Where did you produce it in the Twin Cities there?
A good friend of mine's, David Feely. He put it all together. He arranged it and he produced it. I just went in and I laid the track down. So it was a lot of fun.
That is beautiful. Well, listen, why don't you play a little tune for us now?
All right. We'll do something from the islands, right? The islands. Tiny bubble That's the good one. In my wine, make me happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles, you gotta turn around. Yeah, the circle. Make me warm all over. There's a feeling that I'm gonna love you to the end of time. Yes, Don Ho.
I love it. Yay. And you know what? Don Ho's nephew used to live in Minneapolis.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you know him?
I did not
met
know him and
friends.
stuff. Yeah, I did not know him. So
Yeah, Don Ho's
but I just heard that somebody told me that that's pretty cool.
That's a beautiful
I
rendition.
used to always tell people and stuff that I was Don Ho's nephew. So yeah.
Well, you know, I've been playing the ukulele, and I actually played it at bingo on the ship.
Nice.
Because they didn't have poor Ruth here. They didn't have a sound person. It was too bad. They didn't have a sound person, and they were so busy on the ship. And they're like every place else. They're working on a skeleton crew. So I said, you don't have to run sound for me. I'll just play. And so because I had the ukulele with me, I was able to present. And I did the Israel, his version.
The Rainbow. That one.
How do you say his last name?
Oh gosh, Israel Kanaku Valley or something like that. Yeah. So.
Something like that.
Yeah,
So,
it's
if you're ever interested, you can Google Israel K, and it'll come up because he's so famous.
Do that.
Sadly died years ago, but his music lives on. He left on a legacy of music. So fantastic. Oh, Bingo suggestion. Bingo's got talent. Show your hidden talent. Yeah, and hidden talent would definitely be me playing the ukulele. That's a talent that maybe will remain hidden, actually. So hang on a minute. Now, don't go too far, because I think what we're going to do is I don't want to do the dance right now. I think the Tiny Bubbles is beautiful to bring us into the next game. And we will do, if we have enough, we will do the dance at the end of, I think, at the last game, okay? It's because we're going to do a little game called next. We're going to call it Cover the Bases, okay? Cover the bases. Now, cover the bases. And in this case, there's home. Home would be, I suppose, 74, right? And then the three bases. 1, 2, look at that. So you're going to get, it's 4 corners, essentially. But we're calling it Cover the Bases, right? Because why not? And make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, even though I don't watch sports. Cover the Bases, is that football? Hello, Naomi.
I think it's basketball.
No, it's baseball.
Is it? Oh, hang on a minute. No, hang on. That's the song we're going to do. Hang on a minute. No, that's the song we're going to do. And so that we don't want that. Hello. Sorry about that. Naomi and Yvonne are outside. Hello. Did you meet them in P-Town? They came to me.
No, I did not.
Oh, you really missed it. They were in P-Town. Hey, I've got Ezra on the line here. So don't talk. Okay, so okay.
Love you too, Naomi.
Yeah, that's Naomi and Yvonne. So anyway, and then our music. I got the rock and roll music ready to go. But let's get on to our last game. It's really 4 corners is all it is. And I haven't even spoken hardly at all with who is it? Mike that I haven't really is it Mike? Who haven't I talked to? Or Kevin? I haven't talked to Kevin. Kevin, I haven't talked to you.
Hey.
What's going on? I mean, we saw that great cat. And then the next thing you know,
he's on the floor now.
Is he on the floor now? He's probably tired of waiting. But I'm glad you're willing to wait. Now this game is only B's and O's. Just B's and O's. Because it's 4 corners, okay? So just the B's and the O's, which is the opposite of the game we just played, right? Because before we were just doing ING.
Very cool.
Okay, so these are just B's and O's.
My last name is a B, so we're already at the...
It is. 065.
065.
Now, you worked in the White House.
I did.
That has nothing to do with sports, but I thought it's pretty fabulous. And what were you doing?
I worked for the White House Communications Agency for the Obama administration, making sure everything connected with a wire worked. So microphones,
really?
etc. Yeah.
That's kind of amazing. And you were actually in the White House?
Yeah, in the West Wing and I
B5.
So yeah, I was every day. People say, did you talk to the president?" I'm like, "Yes." That's
Did you?
Yeah.
Was he nice?
Yes, Obama is a pretty cool guy, and my
73.
favorite story is between the East Wing and the West Wing is a colonnade, so I was out there cleaning up everything in the colonnade and that we had, and the president came out, and said, "Hey, how's the weather today?" And I said, "Mr. President, that I'm lovely. I think it's a little warm to work out here," he said, and I'm like, but that's what we do. So it was a great experience, and now I'm doing IT for Medicare and Medicaid at the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue.
You should ask for a raise. I mean, he's the boss. He could have given you a raise. B1. It's hard to think of those things, though, spur of the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
We asked everyone what they like about sports, and you said competition and tight uniforms.
Oh my goodness. So yes. So I did swim team for 30 plus years.
Wow.
So we have these.
My goodness.
I have 30 of these.
30 of those?
Oh my gosh, yes. But also, I love jock straps. I do have jock straps.
Look at how nice that is. And it's nice. It's dark. So, yeah. So you don't have to worry about, if you get a spot on it or anything. Right. It's dark.
I don't know.
That's why I like black underwear myself. B2. B2.
Oh my goodness. But we have lots. We have different colors for everybody.
Wow. Look at that.
Yes.
Now, my question is, are you just going to show these things, just holding them up? Or is there more are you going to join us when we do the dance?
Oh, God.
64. Oh, here we go. Oh, there could be. Okay. Now hold on. Now wait, save it for the dance because we have to make sure we have the right. That's just a peek that we made enough money, Kevin, because it's all about the money. So let's bring everybody else on if we could. B9, everybody, B9. And Kevin, congratulations on your career. That is really exciting. You must be really good at what you do. You know what I mean? To be able to work at the White House. I mean, a hospital in Vermont is good, but, the White House would be pretty cool, I have to say. And, okay, here we go. Okay, there are absolutely no balls I can use on this.
Yeah.
Like empty all these out. So hang on, there's one. Yellow. It's the yellow. Oh, is there already a bingo? Oh. Now, look at all the bingos. Look at all the beautiful, and look at all the athletes we've got here. You know what? Now, we're going to get Chris in here. Now, Chris, come in here for a minute. Sherry's trying to come back, the poor thing. Either that or maybe the lights went out in the hospital. Who knows? So it could be. You never know. We might have had a blackout in the hospital. And knowing her, she would be able to help people in the dark. She's very helpful. So, Chris, who won our last game?
Speaking of blackouts, it was actually Amber LeMay who won the last game of bingo.
That is so perfect. Blackout. That's what we call her. Blackout Amber. Hot dog, we got a wiener. Congratulations, Amber. $10.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Okay, Chris, now I want you to come back. Should we do this dance or not? What do you think?
Yes, we crossed it. The song put us over. We are good. We're going to be dancing.
Well, then let's do this. Oh, and if you're at home, get up and dance with us. Come on now, here we go. Everybody up, here we go. I gotta pull my pants up. There we go. Whoa! All right, Mike. Let's see it, Mike. Show it to us. Come on, Kevin. Here we go, Kevin. Kevin's gonna do it. Here it comes. Oh, Sherry's looking good. Sherry's completely naked.
Show yours.
I'm trying not to look. Woo! Fabulous, fabulous, everybody, fantastic, so great. Listen, it has been another great bingo, and only because all of you are... There goes Yvonne and her roommate, Naomi, on the motorcycle. I have to say thank you so much. Don't forget, now next week, we're going to be doing this every Monday now until the end of the year. Next week is Big Band Bingo. I don't know what that means. I don't know what to expect, but we're always looking for friends to join us. And so tonight I want to thank Sherry. It was one of our bingo boosters. Mike, thank you so much. Kevin, Josh, all the best. I hope you get back into the Special Olympics soon. They're going to have those again real soon, Josh. And Ezra and Joshua, hopefully we'll be spending the summer together next summer too. And I'll be doing my holiday show right here in Minnesota. So come and see me at the Christmas time at the Illusion Theater. But until then, let's all spell it together, okay? It's L-O-V-E.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love was made for me and you. Ooh, love was made for me and you.
And you, and you, and you, and you.
I love you all. Good night.
See you next week for Big Band Bingo. Mwah!
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab